welcome stream fans. We are back yet again for another day of rogue leveling. We're currently in Warlords of Draenor, Shadowmoon Valley, and that's where we're going to be streaming tonight. And level 92 is where we're sitting right now. And we've got a long ways to go to get into Legion. I've already taken care of any auction things that I wanted to take care of, and I've also taken care of the companion quests, the Garrison quests. So they're already ready to go for the day, so we're just ready to start diving into here and get the ball rolling on this. So we're just going to fly out. First off, I think what I'm going to do is I want to take care of some of the treasures that I have left over in this top side on the east or the west side here. We're going to take care of these treasures. And then there's also a named guy and a couple of treasures down here that we'll take care of as well, just to kind of clear up this top half of the board here, so of the map. And we are out into the wilds, and we do have a few quests that we got to go and complete out here to get us stepped into some new quest hubs as well. So, but first things first is we're going to go after these treasures. And we have a name guy that we can take out as well. Let's see how well we can manage to accomplish this. I got to get myself out of paladin mode though. I was working on a stealth macro for this guy, so we're going to try... Oh, we got stunned. Crap. We're going to try that stealth macro out here in a little bit and see how well it's working. But we'll get this guy taken out here first. We need to stay back. We got some damn toad in our way. That's not going to be helpful at all. Alright, let's get this guy down. As long as you stay out of the way of the little orbs, you won't get stunned. Which is fine, because then we can take advantage of just shooting them from a distance here. One more shot. There we go. We're good. We're good. He's down. And what did we get? We got an intellect stamina haste ring, which is completely useless to us, but... Oh well, it is somebody else that's down, and that was the treasure that we were after up in here too, so that's one of those treasures down. Let's head on over to this one. Just a little bit further south of where we were. There will be another treasure up here. Now, we're going to have a whole pile of quests and stuff to do in here when we do eventually get up here, so I'm not going to worry about killing off too much stuff, but we're going to stealth our way around. There be our treasure. Let's give this macro a run for its money. It does not appear to be working as effective as I was hoping. It's also us with a whole pile of extra aggro in there too. We're a little bit squishy right now to be dealing with a lot of aggro. We definitely need to get some gear upgrades, so let us try this again. And he's done. Well, that one worked not too bad. Some of my cooldowns were down though, so that wasn't going to help us out at all. Alright. Another treasure down. Let us head over and take care of one more that's just south of us here. And then we'll go start diving into some quests. I see my notifications aren't working again today. I'm not sure what the hell YouTube is doing with the notifications, but it is completely breaking them. Okay, so it is not inside this cave. As much as I had hoped. Rethgal, welcome to the stream. They are working for you, that's good. You're just lurking. I can deal with that. Lurking is fine. I had nice relaxing day today. Got my trailer all winterized. It's put to bed for the winter. And then without being our stat holiday, managed to catch a couple of movies. I did watch the newest Transformers, which, yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. I know it sure bombed at the box office, but it was entertaining enough to watch. And then I watched the first Kingsman as well, too. I never watched any of them, and it was actually pretty decent. So I might want to go and catch the second Kingsman movie, because it does look like it's going to be a pretty good little series. So, all right, we're going to grab this treasure. This one is a nice pain in the ass to get to when you don't have flying, and you need to get it to be able to get Draenor flying taken care of, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, but okay, let's actually dive into some quests. We're not just going to run around and, well, we might as well take out this guy. Where is he lurking at? Just inside here? That he is. We'll stealth our way in. How dare you miss? Okay, the macro is not working. It's not firing my fourth ability. Serves me right for trying around to screw around with the macros. Oh, you know what it is? Ah, I know exactly why it's not working. Oh, son of a bitch. Nearly took us out on that one. I don't have the macro on the same key when it switches bars from stealth mode. I'm going to just move those around, and we'll see if that makes any difference. King Tim Games, welcome. I watched a little of the Transformer movie, and I was scratching my head why the director was adding slapstick comedy into it, which made it really long. Well, I think they were just trying to spice it up a little bit and trying to appeal to a broader audience with it. There was always a little bit of that comedy to it, but I think they went definitely overboard with it. So that's my opinion on it anyway. They could have just toned it back just a little bit. All right, we got some herbs here we're gonna get. I'm not running past any of the herbs, and now we're gonna dive into these quests. Quests are important to get us to level on up. I mean, yeah, we get pretty good experience from taking out the rare spawns. We get pretty good experience from the herbs, but alright, we're coming into our first quest turn in here. Not before we go and kill whatever named guy is over here. Oh, there's all this skinning we can do from this guy that was currently working on taking him out. Alright, we'll try this one, but our stealth move isn't going to work on it. Oh, somebody else. He's already locked up doing it for somebody else. We are not going to have the opportunity yet. We'll come back after it later. Once he's done his rounds with it, then we'll come back and do it. Let's turn in the quests. Noah, welcome to the stream.
Belayadoros.
Complete quest.
Please be careful, friend.
We have a flight point over here we can grab.
Samara, I'm back. Let us speak.
Complete quest. Kill 8 Shadowmoon Voidmancers.
I feared the worst.
And it's just unlocked a couple more quests for us.
How can I help?
Let us unlock these.
Ora teramus.
Big old cup of tea today. My kids, it's actually my kids' Sons of Anarchy mug that is pistol shaped. And as he puts it, he's going to mug me with it. Which is just really, really sad. When can you fly in Legion? You can fly in Legion once you complete the Pathfinder 1 and Pathfinder Part 2 in teabagging today. Jeez, that's harsh. So you gotta finish the Pathfinder quest lines or the achievement lines to be able to get Legion flying. I can show it to you in here. Let me look at the achievements. I believe it's under. Is it under exploration? Legion, Pathfinder, Broken Isles, Pathfinders Part 2. I've already got it done, of course, and which is you need to. Oh, Broken Isles Pathfinder Part 2 is you need to finish Pathfinder Part 1. You have to explore the Broken Shore and be the Legion Fall Commander. And Part 1 is you need. Oh, that's actually 2 parts just for the Broken Isles one. So you need Broken Isles Explorer, Lore Master of Legion, Variety of Spice of Life, Broken Isles Diplomat, and a Glorious Campaign. And where is Legion Pathfinder? As soon as I find it here. Or maybe that is, they've changed it from when I was doing it. They've changed the prerequisites for it, so yeah, be thankful for that. It's nowhere near as hard. So once you get Broken Shore done, you're pretty much going to get Pathfinder. Alright, what do we got to do down here? We got Void Portals closed, which we can take care of those. We are going to take more advantage of our stealth today. There we go. That acted a little bit better. That portal is closed. Let us stealth away. The joy of Draenor cooking. Yay, we'll look after that later. Here's going to be another portal taken out. Okay, so the macro seems to be working better. I am noticing an increase in DPS right off the bat here, so that's probably a bonus. That things are performing a little bit better. Oh, come on. Okay, when your cooldowns end up breaking, though, using it too quick, it seems that the cooldowns end up screwing up the whole process. So that's not fun. I'm going to have to tweak with that macro a little bit. Let us stealth away. We need another portal closed here. This one. And she's dead. So it seems like if you don't get them like done in the first 3 moves, then it takes a little bit longer to get it done. So also, how do you get the appearance for Truthguard on your pally? I can't remember where I got my Paladin's appearance quest from. Next thing you know, I had the different appearances. But as you do some of the quests and stuff, different colors and different looks will unlock for Truthguard. So. Another one's down. Let us stealth right away. This one here, we're going to have to free this kid, or get this kid's puppy or some damn thing. A con save. No, it's one of these other rooms. One of the other rooms where we'll end up freeing the kid, and then we got to free their pet or something.
Target.
Oh, and we got our first aid one now too. Look at that. Yeah, things are rolling along here fairly quick. I'm kind of a slow start today on the quests. They're not going near as effectively as I was hoping. I want to head over to where the next guy is that we need to free. Trying to keep in sequence with the quests. Alright, here's the next kid that we gotta free. I think my outlaw even went R on that attack. Truly he is turning into a pirate. Alright, let's stealth our way in. We'll take out this guy. And he's down. Accept the quest. We're going to run over here with buckets. And throw the buckets on the fire here to free... Oh, it's his little dragonling or whatever the hell it is. And he's been freed. Apparently not enough. You honestly think the Legion is your favorite expansion now, but not by much though. Wrath of the Lich King isn't far behind it. That's a fair assessment, I'll give you that. Should we have a seat, a little break, while trying to free the little kid's dragonling that's there? Alright, you've been freed and you're good to go. Ariana, you're free. And we'll stealth our way out. What do we got left? We need some more Void Shadowmancers down here, so... And I think we need one more portal. Another one down. Do I want them to carry over artifacts into the next expansion? You know, I mean, they've already said that they're not going to carry over your artifact weapon. They did like a press release here not too long ago about that. But I really wish that, because I mean, we spent so much time on that weapon. I'd actually like them to start introducing artifact armor as well, instead of just the gear that we are using. I think if you could start building your set of armor that stayed with you forever would be kind of cool as well. That kind of leveled and improved with you as you went along. I mean, you can always still change up its look with transmog gear, so it's not like you're totally out, but... Oh, I gotta make sure that I'm pickpocketing these guys. I have not been doing that. We'll do this one here real quick. Well, you would still get drops for... Holy shit, I got like purples by pickpocketing. What did I get? I've never pickpocketed in Draenor before, so this is a whole new thing. What did we get? We got the Secretive Whistle. Use, blow the whistle, summon a shadowy figure to fend off goods. Or, oh, to fence off your goods. Oh, nice. Like like a little vendor that picks up. Glowing and ancestral idol. Pickpocketing. Okay. My expansion lists. Legion, Wrath of Lich King, Burning Crusade, Mists of Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, Cataclysm. I thought I had a bad leveling zone, but I thought I had a bad leveling zone. All were bad in my opinion. All the quest lines. You know what? I didn't mind Hyjal, and did you get much time in Uldum? Because Uldum is pretty decent as well. Because there's a lot of quests, a lot of lore type quests that are in Hyjal. Vashir, yes, Vashir sucked. And Uldum, you know what? I really liked doing Uldum. Uldum was a pretty decent zone. And Marinok, welcome. Those are the items you fence off for points that you can buy from the vendor that shows up. If you play the flute. Okay, well, I'm going to play the flute then. I just want to see what it does. Oh, hey, he's going to give me a quest. The big score. Obtain dingy iron coins for Grifta.
Spirits.
250 gold for that.
Me got the good stuff, man.
Fence your
Stay
loot.
away from the voodoo. How you do it, man?
Show me your goods. Oh, he took the idol. What did we get for it? Because the little idol is gone out of our inventory now. Vashir was bad. Next time I start Cataclysm, I will skip that zone completely. Yeah, I did. I did the last one. I'll probably end up, because it's been a couple. Well, you know what? No, I'll start off in Hyjal again, and then as soon as I get a couple of levels in, as soon as I'm at the level range for Vashir, then I'll head into Vashir. So, or not Vashir, Uldum. I want to get into Uldum and do that one. So, looks like you got 20 coins. Oh, those coins that you can. Let me. Oh, it's 14 minutes till I can summon him again. I'm gonna start doing like pickpocketing on everything. Blushing Sumo! Hey, welcome to the stream. Hey, Terris and chat. Everyone, welcome, Blushing Sumo. You wouldn't blush so much if you didn't have to wear that damn loincloth. Or wear something other than the loincloth. I can imagine you'd blush more if you didn't wear the loincloth. Okay, there is a treasure for us right here. Marinok, I enjoyed Bash the first time, but Hyjal and one dungeon in Looms gets you through all of Kata, so I can't turn that down. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I did everything in Hyjal. I didn't have to do any quests anywhere else, and I was out of there, so. I'm on the night shift in UK. I spent all night watching your videos, and now you live. Hey, that's awesome. That's good to hear. Thank you. Getting close to the end of your shift, I would imagine. Okay, we've got, we're going to swing over to this over here, and we're going to turn in this one lonely quest first. Before we go and turn in the rest of those.
Well, hello there, Commander.
Complete quest. Find Marad and the lost laborers and escort them back to Elodor Fields.
I'm all over
Search to the northwest. We'll be
Search
right
to the
behind you.
northwest. I'm glad Kata is only 5 levels, and Heirlooms I had went by fast, but then Hurricane Irma hit and went to shit. Yeah, but now you've got all that rested XP that you get to consume, so you're going to fly up levels now. It'll make up the difference.
It was an ambush.
It was an
Shadowmoon
ambush.
orcs. They are circling back for the kill.
We
All
can't
right.
fight them. We're just farmers.
Let's
We
move
don't
this
even have
along.
weapons.
Such little
Defend the
faith.
camp.
Give me your sickle. Watch what is possible with the light.
Alright, let's get this whole scenario running. Here's the first one. We have to defend the camp. Kata, that's when my WoW career started. Oh, what an expansion to start in. Feel bad for you that that's your first forte into it. It felt like a real slap in the face. Kata, only 5 levels to begin with.
Such a joy to see Exarch Akama in action.
Alright, we're gonna get another ambush
Look
here.
out! Here they come!
Alright. Missa Pandaria was really good. Like, I liked the Jade Forest. The Jade Forest is so much fun to
I
level in.
remember these hills.
It really is a kind of a... Sorry you feel like we gave you the shaft on that last expansion. Of course, now, like, when you're with the heirloom gear, you make it through Jade Forest in, like, 6 or 7
Another
quests.
They must
in,
think us an easy target. Ha!
6 or 7 quests in the Winds of the... What is it? The Valley of the Four Winds. I think that's the next zone.
Too far away. Get closer.
I remember hating the idea of Kata in Wrath of Lich King, but I wish I had played it now. Well, you can always still go back and play it. I mean, it's... Cataclysm's happened now,
You're
so all the
almost
zones
there.
have changed. Nothing is the same as what it was in vanilla. Your starting quests and everything are all changed and streamlined, and in some cases improved, in some cases not. Hogger went from an absolutely crazy son of a bitch to try to kill to now it's kind of a lame battle, and then he's a boss in
You made it.
the stockades, so...
We must never change.
Complete quest, and did we get a gear upgrade out of that?
The orcs would be
Let us look
fools
at our
to attack
inventory.
fortified cities.
512. Yes, I would say that is a gear upgrade. Why is my... Oh, for whatever reason, I've got a search window open. In my inventory, everything was looking all grayed out. Oh, he didn't take my idol. I still have it right here. Let's click on these. You meant played it when it was current to PvP and raid progress. Yeah, I can see that. You can go back now and at least, you know, grab some... Well, I think pretty much anybody can solo them now at 110, any of the raids that are in there. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just learned the cooking one. Okay, there, it finally ticked over. What else we got? We got a mastery trinket. That's not necessarily useful for us. Mail gloves aren't useful for us. And our heirloom stuff is starting to look level appropriate. Alright. And the ring is no good to us, so we will continue on with these quests.
My people can be so much more.
Carry charge resonance crystals to the primary, secondary, and tertiary pylons.
And I will rebuild. This way, friend.
Kata
The
had
Lord
some
is
good looking
nearly at
sets.
full
Yeah,
power.
as long as you didn't really have to move around in them. Like, Fashir itself, like, I liked the zone. It's just the gameplay didn't afford you to work in that that environment very well. I found that I was, because you're third person, it's I mean, you can play this first person, but it's a really difficult game to play in first person. And in third person, I just felt like I was constantly running past, you know, swimming past things that I needed to loot and find and click on.
Now
Just a
all I
pain
have
in the
is
ass all the way
spare
around.
parts and whatever primitive materials we can cobble together.
You got the Pure Blood Firehawk on Tuesday, Marinok. Good job. Congrats. If you missed it last night, we did get the Paladin up to 910 item level with getting the greater invasion point completed last night. Okay, I gotta go power up the console here while he observes. It took us a while to find a group that was sufficient enough to be able to take on the greater invasion point, but once we got the right group together, got myself a 935 headpiece out of that. So kill 8 Shadowmoon Raiders or Dark Priestesses. That I can do. That I can do, and I'm gonna see how many of them I can pickpocket on the way. Alright, so I managed to break my macro on that one, so it didn't work.
Greetings.
With this macro, you need to be in stealth mode and you need to have your first attack land, or it just totally breaks it. So we're going to stealth through, we're going to take on this guy here. I'm going to pickpocket him first. And then we'll attack. There we go, now we're getting some attacks. And we'll finish off this guy too while we're at it. $700 at 102, that's about average. You're not doing bad, you're not doing exceptionally well. I mean, it's just you're the right level gear for where you're at right now, so. And I'm still in aggro in combat, so.
Pull back! We must find Ner'zhul. His sacrifices elsewhere.
Alright, that quest is complete. Let us go turn in the quest. Now, if you were 101 and had like an 815 or something gear score, and all twinked out, that would be impressive. 845 gear score. You know what? This has happened to me before here, where it shows up on the map that there's a quest. All right. This quest didn't show up to me the last time I was
Where
here.
do we stand?
Speak with Exarch Othar in Elodor.
Must not fail.
When will you learn that this
That
world
quest
is
was completely
nothing
breaking
but
on me the last time I was out here with my mage, and he wasn't showing up. But I think it's one of those ones where it made it it flagged it as an insignificant quest. So yeah, by 110, 800-ish is about right, is where you should be at, and then you'll start grinding out some dungeon gear and start creeping your way up. I think you need to be, what, 835 before you can do Argus? Something like that. Okay, we're going to go turn in some more quests here because we are really dragging our ass at getting this next level here. So first things first, we're going to take care of this bonus objective that's out here. So that's killing all these things here. We got to kill 12 of these, and then there's the birds that are flying around too. We got to kill 12 of them. Done. Keep stealthing around. These guys we need 12 of them as well. Out of range. Unstealth will take him out of the air. Unless you're rogue and you stealth tag things on Argus. I don't even know if it lets you into Argus without being 835. And I need to double check on that though. It might be 825. And that one is done. I think the next toon I will be leveling will be a mage, arcane mage, just because I had to share of blades. Well, that's all I have created. Either way, warriors are pally gold for heirlooms. Well, if you're like the heirloom gear that you've already purchased, I mean that might be a good way to go. Is a paladin or a warrior, because I mean you've already got the plate gear. So that's definitely a possibility for you. Hey, we can skin this stuff. We can skin birds. Yeah, it wouldn't take very long to get to 835. No, not at all. Doing the Broken Shore stuff, you'll be able to get that taken care of fairly quick. Apparently I can't stealth for some reason. That bird is evading us. There we go. Now we can attack it. Keep your eyes open for more of these critters laying around here that we got to take out for the quests. We'll get over 100,000 experience from completing this quest, so...
I don't have a target.
Alright, stealth. Away we go. What exactly is it people don't like about Warlords of Draenor? Is it really as bad as an expansion as people say? Basically what it is with the introduction of the garrisons, people they never ended up leaving the garrisons. You could, as you worked and built your garrison up, you'd have your access to an auction house, you'd have access to your bank, you'd have access to all your stuff, and it basically destroyed the cities. You got all your herbs from there, you would do your herbalism training, you would do your blacksmithing, depending on whatever professions you would wear. Everything was right there in your garrison, and it completely segregated the entire world. The cities basically came to a grinding halt, pretty much. It took a game of community members and stuck them all in their corners, so... I think that's probably the biggest thing that pissed people off about it. That and the garrison quests were kind of hokey. Why they introduced... Like, I still don't even know the reason for that with the whole champion quests. And I don't think they needed to really introduce that at all. Alright, what do we got left? We got 7 more birds and 8 more of these stalkers we got to take out.
It's too far away.
Match, come on, hurry up. Die! You know, it's funny that we can skin the birds, but we can't skin the stalkers at all. That doesn't seem to make so much sense. So the garrisons killed WoW. If there were no garrisons, do you think it would have been better? I think if there was a city that, like, if people went back to using the cities the way they was intended, I think it would. I don't know if it would save it. It would just be basically there would be nothing really unique about it then, because that's the uniqueness that they brought into Draenor. Versus, every expansion they've kind of done something a little bit different with. So like Burning Crusade, of course, it was a different planet. They brought in Aldor and Scryer. So whether you're Horde or Alliance, you could be a part of those, and it tried to bring community together. Wrath of the Lich King, they brought in some great raids. They brought in, what was the biggest difference with Wrath of the Lich King? Oh, there was the big PvP zone that they brought in. Then in Mists of Pandaria, no, sorry, Cataclysm, of course, they destroyed the world, and they brought in Bashir, which was a totally... Doomhammer, welcome! Blizzard scrapped much content in Warlords of Draenor and would have made the game great. Yeah, they did all kinds of really screwy things, but... so yeah, Mists of Cataclysm, that brought in Bashir, which is your underwater world, which was a unique approach, plus they kind of changed up the old world to try to make it a little bit more, bring people back to the old world to play it. And then Warlords, of course, brought in, their uniqueness was the garrisons. And then Legion's uniqueness that they kind of brought into that expansion was the ability to be able to pick of 4 different starting zones, and had the zones grow with you in level as you leveled, they leveled. So it was very much scaled, which I thought was pretty interesting. So we have another quest here. Let's grab this one since we're out here killing all this stuff. Collect 1,000 raw Elix steaks.
Off with you.
Only 1,000, eh?
I'm out of
Let's
range.
take out the birds. Are we going to get in range enough to take it out? Yes, we are.
I don't have a target.
There's an entire landmass that Blizzard didn't even use in Warlords of Draenor. It has no texture, and it was supposed to be Ogre Capital. Interesting. I did not know that. Never really paid attention to the map that much. So now with the introduction of this pickpocketing that I'm going to be doing all the time, man, my inventory is going to be constantly full from shit. Speaking of which, I want to summon that guy again, because he didn't actually buy my wares that I had, so...
What you looking for?
Fence your loot.
Careful, man. What's be on your mind?
The big haul didn't actually do anything. Show me your goods. Oh, he did take it this time. So they are gone. So it is looking like it's working. And...
Be seeing ya.
Vendor gray items for 5 gold. That was just regular coins. What did we get over here? We got currency. Dingy iron coins. We actually got 46 of them. So yeah, we'll just keep ticking away at that.
Away from the voodoo.
And, be able to see if we can chip away at some of this pickpocketing that I haven't really done at all yet. So. Alright, this one was a little bit harder to beat. I should have stealthed in so that I could have used my macro a bit. Let me have a look here at the map there and just see. You said bottom left of the map. There's a gray area. There's an entire landmass that Blizzard didn't even use in Warlords. It has no texture, and it was supposed to be the Ogre Capital. Bottom left. You can see it, still see it on the map. Trying to think here, like I'm looking at the map right now, and I mean everything. There's the Spires of Iraq is all open. Unless it's this island down here. I can't remember what's down on that island. Could be that island. But the rest of these land masses, I'm pretty sure, are all functional. And we're going to stealth. Take out this guy again. Okay, we're not even getting stakes for him. What the hell's the deal with that? We should be. Apparently those aren't the guys we can get the stakes from. That's kind of shitty. But we can finish up these birds here pretty quick. We only need like 6 more of them.
Too far away.
Oh, we're also gonna get one of the stalkers as well.
I need a target.
Left corner, look again. Map. So left corner is over here. Oh, you mean this chunk of just the edge of the map? Is that what you're referring to? Let me look at the whole map again. Yeah, there is this land. I guess this is yeah, I guess that could be a landmass, isn't it? That could be a future expansion. That could be something to come yet that we don't know about. Could be the hints of a potential whole new continent, and it'll actually be on Draenor that we'd have to go for it. It's really bizarre that we can skin the birds, but we can't skin the stalkers. That's just, it's messing with my brain. Got another stalker here.
Out of range.
Yeah, I never really even noticed that landmass there and the map at all before, so I would think that's going to be for future use. If it's even, I mean, if somebody may have just drew something on the map for the sake of doing it and never even really thought about it, and all you keeners that noticed it jumped on it right away. Alright, how many more of these stalkers we need? Just 4 more of the stalkers. A lot of people think the next expansion will be South Seas. Let's look at Azeroth. Hard to say. I mean, Pandora is down in the south. It would have to be in a different continent. Still waiting for a playable Naga race. I really hope to see the Lich King next expansion. Why would you want to see Lich King again? Gotta bring something new in. Not rinse and repeat more of the same old, same old. Okay, we need 2 more of these stalkers, and then we've got this bonus objective taken care of that's going to get us like 100,000 experience for it. So,
I don't have a target. I need a target.
which is good because it does take like way too long to do it. So it's a good thing that it's a freaking huge amount of experience. 1 more stalker. Hiding where? Right here on the top of this little island. And we've already aggroed him. done. And what did we get? 103,725 experience for it. Excellent. The Lich King will come, but not an entire expansion about it. Bolvar is planning something. Oh, no, we're going to skin that. Skin that. Oh, and now we aggroed another bird. God damn it. All because I had to stop and skin that bird. Moving out. We still have to do the Elex, and I totally just disregarded them completely. A Necromancer class would be kind of cool. They'd have to take like little bits of some of the other classes and try to pin it all together. And I imagine some classes will lose some stuff to offset that. Man, somebody's already been out here and destroyed a bunch of these Elex. That's okay, it's leather for me. And that leather is all worth something. To the auction house it will go. Alright, let's take out some calves.
It's too far away. I don't have a target. I need a target.
That bastard! He's the one that's been out here killing all the Elex and taking away all my steak I need. But we got some steak off that guy. We still got a long ways to 1,000 though. How does the whole time traveling thing work in Warlords of Draenor? Did we change our timeline by going into Warlords of Draenor, or did we change an alternate timeline and come back into our current timeline? I would think it's an alternate timeline, an alternate reality, because obviously we can go back and forth between the two, and nothing's changing in the original world from Burning Crusade versus the old one. So I'm going to guess that it's an alternate reality, alternate timeline. I think that's probably the best way to look at it, because it's not directly affecting your current timeline. Bring us more steaks. We need more beef. Or, in this case, elephant. Alright, the macro did not want to work on that one for some reason. Probably because of cooldowns, I'm going to guess. Oh, did you bring friends? More friends? More steak for me? That's nice, thank you. Alright, let's stop battle looting and actually attack something. Okay, how many steaks do we get from that? Only 43 steaks from all those guys. Oh, we're not done yet. I thought it had died, but it didn't. It was still alive. Alright. Now we got some skinning to do. And a fair pile of it at that. Yeah, official expansion is alternate timeline that you would had to stop from happening. And your boy Wolf, yes, welcome. Yes, thank you for saying good evening and welcome to the stream. Got all involved in the conversation. There's probably a few people I haven't said hello to yet. Can't remember if I said hello to Ren and Jake Marinok, I know I did. Blushing Sumo, I know I did. Who else has popped in that I didn't quite catch? I think that's it. Welcome, everyone, on this fine Monday evening. My long weekend is over. I have to go to work tomorrow. Oh well, back to the grind.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range. What else is new? Oh, right. I wasn't stealthed, so my macro didn't even fire that time. I love long weekends as well. I wish every weekend was a long weekend and we never had to work. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen all the time, so... Time travel stuff is complicated, so Blizzard needs to be extra clear on things like that. You know what? You're absolutely right. I mean, look at what it's done to the Star Trek universe. Basically, everything that's ever happened in Star Trek as we know it doesn't exist anymore. Sweet, welcome back. Kel, hello. Kel the amazing. Alright. It's taking us a lot longer to do this because I have to skin. With that said, our skinning's up to like 582 now, so we're cruising along on our skinning. Now we need our herbalism to jump up. More steak. More steak. What are we at? 728 steak. Oh, and that one cub just ran off to that other group. And now they're charging all pissy. Bring it, you bastards. Your boy Wolf, I have 5 tests tomorrow? Jesus. Sucks to be you. That is gonna put a damper on your day. I imagine it'll be nice when the day's over, though. I'm supposed to be up in 2 hours to leave for my trip. Oh, you're going on a trip, Kel? Where are you going? Someplace nice and warm, or is it work related? Oh, between now and Monday. Oh, okay. I thought it was all like tomorrow you had 5 tests you got to do. That would totally suck. Still, 5 tests in a week is kind of a shit run. That's enough stress in itself. Heading to Florida for vacation for 2 weeks. Will you have fun in Florida? We're going to stay cold up here. Actually, you know what? We never did get the snow we were supposed to get. It was just nothing happened. It ended up being sunny again today, and it was a little chilly last night. I think I got down to like -3 degrees Celsius, so it was a little on the chilly side. But got the trailer all winterized. We're done. You're driving from... Oh, Jesus. Are you actually driving, or is somebody else driving? Because if you're supposed to be leaving in 2 hours and you haven't had any sleep yet, that sucks. I always have a hard time sleeping before a big long trip like that too, so. I've never driven down the eastern seaboard at all, so. I drive back and forth between Alberta and Vancouver Island all the time, every summer at least. And that's long and boring enough, so. Blushing Sumo just came back from Florida, back to the UK. Your boy Wolf, one of the tests you have to do, you have to write 4 full pages by hand in an hour. Oh man, any topic, or is there a particular topic? And if it's any topic, I mean, you think about how long I've got to ramble on in one of these streams. I could ramble on for 4 pages easily about nothing. And it literally is going to be about nothing, so... Ah, fuck, there's all this skin around here that we got to get. I need to leave them be and go get my quests done. Oh, and that one just totally despawned before we could get it, so that's fine. 594 we're at now for our skinning, so this is all auction house loot, so 4 different specific topics about marketing. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry that you've got to go through that. That sounds like torture. Yeah, Jake says it perfect. Have fun with that. Sounds like a you problem. Complete quest. Speak with Auctioneer in the Rangar Enclave. Oh, we have another quest here.
Brings you to the Exarchs.
Another one of those hidden quests that doesn't really exist. Oh, and you got tendonitis as well. Jesus Christ. Well, hopefully it doesn't have to look. Does it need to be, you know, overly legible? Will they let you write it in cursive so it's more flowing? Cursive would probably be easier to do it on your hand, but then some people's cursive is very difficult to view. Of course, some other people are writing chat right, and I was like, what the hell is cursive? Because they don't really teach that in school
have
anymore.
lost so much.
Basically hieroglyphics. Disable the malfunctioning resonance crystal in the Eldor dig.
We will forge a new world.
Oh look, another
Good
quest
fortune.
that's insignificant. Collect 20 crystallized Gorin scales.
Do not lose faith.
What else we got? Any other quests from you jerks? No? Alright, we're going in. We're going in! I'll draw some penises everywhere on the page. Well, I mean, if you're marketing penises, that would probably be a good ploy. Ren was the last school generation to get taught cursive. Yeah, I know. My kids never got taught cursive at all. We had to. Ugh. I mean, it sucked. And do I use it nowadays? No. Alright, do these guys have any loot? No pickpocketing ability. Alright. We'll nuke them then. Alright, stealth our way back down again. So as long as I've got the cooldowns ready, the macro is actually quite effective for being able to kill things a little bit easier. So, and it's kind of a one-button spam that cycles through a bunch of the casting rotations that you need to use. But as soon as the cooldowns pop, it's kind of a little bit broken. Like that one there, I had no cooldown, so it wouldn't work properly. Trying to make the rogue a little bit more effective, and trying to limit having to spam freaking 37 different hotkeys to make your abilities all work. Stealth away. Push you off the cliff. Fall down into the hole.
You are welcome here.
Why do I feel like I should be down here actually talking to that person? I think that would make sense. I think they would have something interesting for me to say. So what's my thought on the rogue class? I'm enjoying it. It's not my favorite. But it's not as difficult to level as I thought it was going to be as a clothy that's in there doing melee stuff. But all in all, I can dig with it. All right, let's go click this thing because it looks like it wants to be clicked. Well, there we go. We just shut that down. And it looks like all the quests are complete. So hooray for us. Still don't need to talk to that person, which is kind of bizarre. Why she would be there. Which makes me think I didn't grab another quest that I needed to come down here with. Yeah, I've enjoyed, especially the Outlaw Rogue. I love the idea. You just run around and using pistol shot and between the eyes. And, I'm liking the whole pickpocket thing, though. This whole new questing that I can do, and the idea of getting some different gold revenue that way.
My people can be so much more.
Alright, let's fly up and turn in this other quest. I end up fighting her, do I? Okay. At some point, something's going to step out where I've got to take her out. Acquire a pristine Sporebat Stinger from Moonglow Sporebat.
Good health.
Alright. That sounds like a plan.
The eyes of the prophet.
Complete quest. Use the Shimmer Shrooms to safely gather 12 volatile spores.
Fight on your own terms.
Never mind, I think it's somewhere else. Error. We got our fingers crossed for your midget monk on the next expansion to play, or in the next toon to play. That's funny, midget monk. I should name him that, midget monk. Of course, somebody will get offended by it, I'm sure. All right, where are we after now? We are heading to volatile spores, and that's by clicking on these glow shrooms here, the shimmer shrooms. They look very much like glow caps. And then clicking on the volatile spores. And we got to get a pristine stinger. Well, that was easy. Only one of them we had to take out. Alright, we need another one of those little glow caps to click on. To protect ourselves from these spores. The tear-stained letter. What about the tear-stained letter? Am I expecting one? Did I get one in my inventory that I'm not looking at right now? I don't see one. That must be a quest chain in which I will end up back there again. Stealth our way through. We're going to kill this guy here real quick first. Ah, I hate it when I miss. How do you miss? Seriously. New glow cap and skin real quick. And gather our spores. So I started watching Logan today as well too. I only got like a third of the way through. Man, I'm still on the fence about how I feel about that show. Because Wolverine's supposed to be such a badass. And he's so broken. And actually Xavier is broken too. In this first third that I've seen, it's kind of disheartening to see Professor X all fucked up. I think that was one of the Marvel series they did well. The Wolverine backstory movie was kind of shit, but we've got a named one over here somewhere. Let's stealth our way past this guy. And we're going to go after the named guy. See how well we can survive it. Doing a stealth swim. Nobody can see us swimming in the water. We're that stealthy. We don't even make a ripple. Alright, this is not as successful as I thought it was going to be. We seem to be kind of getting our ass handed to us. More than I would like. Wasn't there supposed to be an underwater zone in Warlords of Draenor? I don't think so. Okay, we need to get out of that pulsing poisonous shit. Hey, we lived. We lived to see another day. Co, welcome to the stream. Alright, we need more volatile spores. Only 3 more of them we gotta get. Oh, and there's a treasure down here, isn't there? Down under one of these mushrooms, I think. Apparently I'm in the wrong spot for the treasure. So be it. There was supposed to be an underwater zone in Warlords? Really? Kind of glad they didn't do that again. That would have not been fun. Have you ever played as a druid? I have not. So a druid is still on the list as toons that we could end up leveling. Spore. Spore. And are we going to be able to get this one before it wears off? Spore. Perfect. Would have been the Zangracy between the Grand and Frostfire Ridge. Oh yes, it is kind of already labeled there as Zangracy. You could probably go swim out there right now and you would be all mushroomed and everything. Because Frostfire Ridge is Blade's Edge. Gorgoron is Netherstorm. Tanan Jungle is actually pretty much like Hellfire Peninsula. It's funny how it went from that jungle to, after whatever disaster they had, it turned into the Hellfire Peninsula. Alright, let's fly out of here. And let's grab some loot while we're at it. We have some treasures on the map. This way. So there's going to be one right on top of one of the mushrooms here. Which is a big old spore. And there's also another one that's going to be up on like one of the ridges up here. I thought. Yeah, it's down here further. It's the paint jar. It's worth like 1 copper. But we'll get some experience for getting it. $15,000 experience for it. A trinket perhaps, coin, or a keepsake. Just look in front of you. The treasure chest is a beauty at this moment. And yeah, what did we get? I think it's a paint jar, and I think it's worth like 1 copper. That's our loot. Yep, 1 copper. Another pet we don't need, and the toy we already know. So be it, though. It's 15,000 experience, so I'm fine with it. Quest turn-in time. Down below here.
None can hide from the Rangari.
Our walls are impervious.
Speak with Echarch Maladar at the Fey Landing south of Elodor.
Never hesitate.
Exarchakama, how do you plan to vote?
And there's
I
another
suppose
quest
you're on the way
turn in right
behind
here.
the fortifications of
That's the
Shasrath
pristine
and
Sporebat
Karador.
Stinger.
Remember,
It is wisest to fight
Larities,
when
welcome
we
to
are
the stream.
strongest.
Sorry to mix the series, but
if we never
if you
leave
find
our
more
city walls, we will
unsullied
never be
tokens
able
on
to
your
call
path, I
this
know, I
world
got your
our own.
comment the other day, or earlier. I commented back on that going, that wasn't one of my finest moments. And I did totally vendor that. I never even thought about sending that, or sending any gear to my mage, or to have it sent to my rogue for future use. So they got vendored. They're gone. We'll move on. It never happened. Did you kill the elite there for the hidden quest? Did I kill the elite here for the hidden quest? Which elite are you talking about? There is a hidden quest. Is that this guy? Oh, this could be a chore. Because he's an elite. We'll see if we can survive this. Alright, let's throw a little bit of magic juice on us to keep us alive. Please live, please live. And we lived, we survived, and we got the quests. And we're going to skin. Thank you for telling me about that, Ruthgall. I totally forgot that there was a quest with that guy. Take the Curious Growth to Rangari. Alright. Let's heal ourselves. Rangari, here we come.
Light's blessing to you.
Complete quest.
The strongest spirit will always triumph.
Another quest out of the way. We're going to go fly over now and step whatever quest this is. Which I think is the ones from in the caves there. Oh, you know what? There's another treasure here that we didn't grab either. Perhaps maybe we should do that. Oh, this is the one that's down at the bottom of that mushroom. I knew there was one more here. Mount up with the turtle. Oh, really? Seriously? You're gonna disturb my swim? We're skinning the eel. Yeah, magic juice. It's my crimson vial that gives me healing. It's my magic juice. Like the sky in Shadowmoon Valley. Stefan, welcome to the stream. I'm doing alright tonight. Disappointed that I do have to go back to work tomorrow. The long weekend is going to be over. Back to some normal schedule. Sad that I had to put the trailer to bed today. Got it all winterized so the pipes don't freeze up on it. Camping season is officially over for this year.
I can't attack that target.
Hey, look, a jack of all trades. We've become a professional Zen master. Your mug is different. It's not the blingy white one. No, this is my kid's Sons of Anarchy mug. Just let me get to the surface here before I drowned myself. I wanted a bit bigger cup of tea, so whoosh. Sons of Anarchy, pistol shaped. My kid says he uses it for mugging. Okay, let us head on over to the quest turn-in over here now that we got that treasure out of there. There's some more treasures over there, but we'll come back and get them at some point. It's only loot. What do we need the loot for?
The dead speak to those who listen.
Follow Maladar's trail to verify that the Yalador has been infiltrated.
Remember, follow the trail. Find our hidden foe.
We're following the trail. It's a badass cup. Yeah, was it like HMV before they totally like failed and don't exist anymore? They had some great like novelty things that you could buy off the shelf in there. Well, what do we have here? Can we steal from her? No pockets, so we'll just kill her. You're done! Done like dinner. And we're going to complete a quest. Talk to the Archer of Maladar in the altar of the Shatar in Shadowmoon Valley. Wow, that book like totally lit up. That's kind of cool. Alright, so this guy, we got to turn in the quest again. He really gets around. He gets around like Khadgar does in Legion. So
murdered.
Why are succubuses so sexy? Because that's their appeal, so that they can feed on your soul.
That doesn't mean I killed him.
That's why they are that way. To suck you in.
Energy.
You seem to know an awful lot about the tools of our
Alright, meet
It is my duty to know.
Maladar at the
Allow me
cliffs
to
east
speak
of the
with
altar of
body.
Shatar and complete the
I
ritual to
forbid
cleanse
it.
the
He has
inn,
suffered enough.
cleanse and interrogate
Stand
Hatura's
down,
corpse.
Tradition, there is a rat among us. I will find out who.
Alright. Is it in here? Nope, it's not in here we need to be. It's the backside of this building. Elspenador, welcome to the stream.
I can hear the souls of the dead. The Exarch's orders. Who, Hataru? Who had you killed?
Well, I got credit for this at the same time, or were we supposed to escort him up here? Seems like somebody's already up here taking care of this quest, so...
What happened? Why did you stop it?
Oh, nice, we did get credit for it. Complete. Plant the focusing lens atop the Exarch's Rise in Shadowmoon
There
Valley.
is no turning back now. He mentioned an Exarch. A betrayal from within the council itself.
Let us go to... all the way over, man, back in the day when you had to run this. Thank goodness for Pathfinder for Warlords.
Ah, it's you. What is that? Is that Maladar's work? No, no. You don't need to do that. He is not to be trusted. Ah, damn him! I thought I'd gotten rid of Maladar when I gave him.
Apparently
up
this
the
is not going to go
Iron
as well.
Horde. Yes, I had Ataru killed, and you are next.
Apparently we're gonna get our ass handed to now because of this guy. Thanks. Thanks.
I'm not the traitor here. It was that false prophet Velen who betrayed our faith. Serve our true master now.
As an atheist, do you believe we have souls, or do you think it happens, or is it us in the afterlife? I would think that I don't know what's the best way to put it. Maybe that there's an energy that we have that would move on to some other existence. We have too much of a consciousness, too much of an active mind to think that it would just be completely done. Whether there's an additional plane of existence, it's hard to say. I don't know. I could be just talking out of my ass. Or it could just be black. The end of all things.
Enough! When next we meet, it will be on my terms.
When next we meet, it will be on our terms. I don't think we have souls. It's convenient for fantasy stories, though. I mean, it could very well be. I know that I have a much stronger belief in science, and I think if science doesn't have the answer, man's go-to is, well, it's got to be God or it's magic type thing. And all that is it's just something that our brains are incapable of conceiving yet as to a reason why that thing happens. And so our go-to was, well, it's got to be magic, you know. Electricity, well, that's magic. Well, no, it's not. There's an actual movement of electrons over a conductive current or conductive electrodes. So it's, you know, back in, you know, when electricity was first invented, it was voodooism, right? So it's my personal, and it's just me. My personal thoughts is religion was created by man to help control the masses, and it's backfired on them, is kind of my thoughts. But I don't know. There's the philosophy for the day. Philosophy's done. We're done with our philosophy lesson. Because it's a toughie. I mean, I have no problem with what other people believe. I mean, that's their thing. And I have my beliefs, and yeah, we all exist in the same on the same planet. So when you really think about it, what our individual thoughts are in the grand scheme of how big the universe is, we're so freaking insignificant it doesn't really matter. So complete quest.
Never hesitate to do what is right.
Pursuit of justice. We have an achievement done.
World.
Choose a follower, either Andren, Kel, or Anala, and then speak with. So which one are we going to choose? We have to choose one.
Travel light and move quickly.
Which one do we want? Which one do we want? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's get a chick because we're male. So, let's have a look at these models. Figure out which one's which. We'll go for this one.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
I choose you just because. Why not?
Remain vigilant.
We have a new follower. And complete
We
quest.
must learn the secrets of Draenor.
Fear, money, ... religion. Yeah, religion and money. That's all. It seems to be what's wrecking the planet nowadays. So.
Know your enemy.
All right. So. Wonder how many people are going to unsubscribe now. I mean, if that takes them away from watching me play World of Warcraft, so be it. But I honestly don't think it's going to pull anybody away. Because again, we're all just existing. You're allowed to have differences. It's a conversation, right? How do we ever expand our minds if we don't have a conversation and share opinions and share viewpoints? It's part of the curiosity of humanity, right? We need to approach lots of different aspects and lots of different things. And if we can't have a viable conversation about it, then there's wherein lies the problem with humanity, is people won't sit down and talk about things. We've got a crap ton of quests to turn in. Well, not a crap ton. We got like 3 quests to turn in here, so. Well, I don't think anybody's going to. To tell you the honest truth, I don't think anybody will. I mean, they're going to unsubscribe from me for being an absolute boring old guy before my spiritual or religious beliefs come into play. So, complete quest, complete quest, complete quest. At some point, we hit 93, and I have no idea when we hit level 93. I didn't see it at all. I don't even think I commented on that because we're already like 30% into 93 now, so. And we have another confront Ner'zhul.
Be just.
Hey, you. I'm sent here to confront you.
No! Samara!
I'm here to confront you, so I'm just gonna fly around you until you get pissed off.
Your blood will grant me the powers of the Dark Star. To Shazgul with you.
Can't attack that target.
Yidel! No!
Tell your prophet that his era is over. Darkness dawns.
Well, shit.
Champion, focus your attacks on that thing. I will
Oh,
protect
okay.
the others.
On that thing. If you protect the others, I'll take care of this one guy, and you just stand there around the fire and do nothing. Let's not stand in that black swirly shit. It doesn't look like it's a fun day. Complete quest.
Great prophet,
all who
Ner'zhul is
wander
taking the
are
captives to
lost.
Shazgul.
Speak to the prophet Valine of the Twilight Glade.
Eyes onto the field. Rangari can help us.
I'm gonna just fly up above too and see if perhaps the treasure has unlocked there now that we've completed the quests around here. Speak with Paralet Renault at the Decorium.
Be well.
Let us fly up to up here and see if perhaps maybe this treasure's here for us to grab. Zoom in on the map. It's supposed to be like right here somewhere. I don't see it yet, so I'm gonna guess it's not fully unlocked yet for us. It will eventually show up here. There'll be a treasure for us to click on. I actually think it's gonna show up like right here. So, let's finish more quests. We should actually head back to our garrison because it looks like we have a quest to turn in there. So let's go pop back to our garrison real quick and then work our way back out again. This is what we will do. You have a quest turn in from me. Supply depot, complete quest. Use the architect table to town hall, upgrade your town hall.
I'll call in a few favors. Hello, Commander. We'll get it done.
Alright, so let's upgrade the town hall. And it didn't cost us gold, just resources, and we get a little itty bitty cutscene.
You have inspired me, Commander. I've seen you and your armies win many hard-fought battles across Draenor. We now face our greatest challenge as we attempt to unite against the Iron Horde.
See how fast they were able to build that too? It was like, damn, right now. Ren, you're a man of science and knowledge as well. Excellent. Now, I'm granted my science skills are not what they used to be. I've forgotten more of than I would care to admit. And one thing, you know what? Looking back at my youth now, God, I wish I had taken physics and spent more time doing physics than any other form of science. I excelled at biology and chemistry with no issues, but I think physics is where I should have kept my focus. Maybe I could have got my own sitcom based off physics. Alright, quest turn in time.
Men are standing ready.
Does this mean we can actually build some shit in here now? That would be kind of nice. What do we want to have in here? We want, well, we can go for the Lunarfall Inn. That would be fine to upgrade. And we are a Skinner. So probably what we're looking at is the Tannery, as well as we are an Herbalist. So Alchemy is probably going to be where we can use some of our Herbalism stuff. Probably could have went into the Scribes as well, but that should be fine. Those will all be ready in freaking an hour or so. We'll have our little shacks out here. They're actively getting built right now. Of course, that did cost us some coin, didn't it? I hate spending gold. So yeah, this here is going to be the inn. Down on the right is going to be the alchemy shop. This here is going to be the tannery. I don't know if we are unlocked yet to be able to get the mine. Is the garrison still useful in Legion? No. You will, once you hit Legion, you will never, ever, 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 ever go back to your garrison ever again. It's, yeah, completely useless. How does that make everybody feel? Really shitty. Alright, so we can go and do this to get the mine unlocked, which is really, I mean, we'll do it to get it done, but really we don't need to.
Commander.
Commander. I must have inadvertently clicked on him, and so now he's taken offense to that. He's jumped. Commander, what do you want? I think they had Yarl's voice act the Faray character that we met and helped in Argus. Could very well be. There's a lot of voice acting that's they've used the same actor to do multiple characters inside the game, so.
All's quiet.
Alright, there's one more named guy that we got to take out down here. So we're going to stealth our way down until we get to the last guy. Because we don't need to take out anybody else here. And we can't pickpocket them because they've got nothing to loot from. They got no pockets. It's funny, they have no pockets, yet when you kill them, you get silver. Explain that. Are they hiding it between their butt cheeks or something? I only use the garrison for the transmogs. I will have acted like I'll end up using it for the herbalism here for sure, because I mean you get a garden of what, 10 or so different herbalism plants that you can live in.
Too far away.
Hiding it in their boots. Yeah, well then you think I'd be able to pickpocket their boots. But I guess technically it's not a pocket. It's not a pocket. Just like it's not a Duma. Sneak our way back out, turn in the quest, and we'll have our mine. It's a mine! A mine! Complete quest. And a tiny little cutscene for our Lunarfall excavation level 1. Alright, so I think when we hit level 94, we'll get the herbalism garden. That will be the next one that opens up for us. Because right now, of course, we don't have the quest here. Nothing to pick yet. We'll have to go and kill a bunch of, like, infestations or whatever. I can name it Moria. Yes, it's mine. It's named the. My cousin Bali runs it. I think it was Bali. Was it Bali? Now I'm confused. Alright. We are back out. The Mines of Moria. Where are we going to quest now? We could head down to speak with the Prophet Valine at the Twilight Glade. There's also another bonus objective down there as well. You made a lot of gold in the Warlords of Draenor Garrison Mount, and then you spent 500,000 gold on the Army of the Light Mount. Holy crap. 500,000 gold. I have... did I hit the... I can't remember if I hit $1 million gold on my Paladin or if it was 100,000 where I went like, hey, this is the most I've ever had, ever. Oh, hey, this is that one that we ended up not doing before. Nope, this is a different one. It's a different one. We're going to take out his pups.
I don't have a target.
Okay, I just killed 2 of its pups and it never noticed. Something... Raptor, welcome to the stream. Something's not right there.
I'm out of breath.
And what did we get? We got a dagger, a 526 dagger, which is still not as good as this 550 swords we're toting around, so... It's another named guy down. Ooh, there's an herb. I haven't seen an herb in forever. And this zone's usually, like, really good for herb. Ah, you son of a bitch. You're going for the herb. I want it. No, mine. 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 Haha. Okay. Oh, this is the other one. This is the other one that we weren't able to get to because the NPC was locked to us.
You bring news? We will
Of
endure.
course. Let us stealth ourselves. Oh, nice. Whoever's here doing this at the same time, totally kicking ass and taking names it is. Please loot your corpses so that I can skin them. Everyone loot so I can skin. Alright, here comes the big bad guy.
It's too far away.
Yeah, howl away. You're done. Raptor, Terrace, I thought today was the Argus stream. Sunday night is the Argus stream. That's what I did last night. I did Argus for quite a while.
Come, speak with me.
Like 3 hours last night we did. Complete. Welcome to our Garrison. Follow the leader, an epic buddy. Great. We're getting all kinds of new followers. Ballin was this cuz, that's right. You're right. Alright, we are out of here now. Let's go head off to this direction to complete more quests. Look at all the treasures I've been totally ignoring. And actually this one here, it's a huge amount, but I know there's a massive quest chain that we got to go into there. Where there's tons of shit we got to do, so there's no point going after those. Until we get there. Hey, there's a flight point. Thank you, flight points. And there's a quest.
Master Velen,
Something
I
is
have never
amiss on
led
this
soldiers
world.
before. Are you sure?
Collect 6
You
swamp
are capable
lighter,
of more
dust,
than you
3
know you have.
engorged hearts, and
Now
1
go.
starflower.
Rangari, follow your orders.
Greetings.
Find the prisoners.
Speak to Silene at Twilight Gain and Orc Illusion, then plant the explosives in key locations and blah blah
This
blah
too
blah
shall
blah.
pass.
So
I am
you
listening.
need to give me an Orc disguise
We
or
will
an illusion or
persevere.
whatever. And there's another quest over here we're going to grab as well.
You wish to buy? Trade?
Remain
Alright.
vigilant.
Let us do a quick look around. There's no more quests. First things first. Explosives planted. Seeing as how we are disguised as an orc, let's go get this done. A nearby wolf was alerted to our presence. Get away. He can't see me. There's no way he can see me. 1 explosive planted. Next one is straight ahead. Somewhere in here. Like, these guys won't notice this great big huge bomb sitting on the stairs. Totally avoid that wolf that's walking up the pathway. Next spot. This away. We're out of the supply hut. And there's 1 more explosive we have to plant. It's totally cheating running around and flying for this. Iron Horde propaganda. Join the Horde or die beneath the Dreadful rule. Nice. Yeah, that's going to happen. Next is we can go complete that quest actually. Then all kinds of shit's going to explode and then we have to do an escort out of here. Pretty sure that's what we got to do.
Your security is lapsed, chieftain.
The prophet guides us.
Complete quests. Afraid. Welcome to the stream.
They are
Help
too late.
Urel
The prisoners
escape
already
from
on their way
Shazgul.
behind
The prophet's faith was not
Their blood
misplaced.
will summon forth the Dark Star and
What
make
is
me as
happening
a
to this world?
guard among the Iron Horde.
Think of your people, the captives who still need our help. Believe in the light despite the setbacks. It'll always be
Is it
prevail.
Good doesn't always triumph.
The light is only as strong as its champion. Believe in yourself. Doubt the light. The people have triumphed over the endless prosecution. You will let their hopes die. No, let's use this one
You
here.
are truly wise,
We'll be more
champion.
inspirational.
I must believe in myself, for I carry the light within me.
You do like the Blackrock Foundry warrior armor. Looks good.
Detonating the explosives now!
Look! Fire!
Look, fire!
There are still enemies among us. Everyone to arms! Seal the exits. No Draenei scum leaves this village alive.
I'm a night elf. You can let me go.
Now's our chance. Let's go!
Are you actually going to run? Or are you going to walk? Ooh, she's an escort that runs. Isn't that amazing? What a fantastic idea. I did not see. Is there a new Star Wars movie trailer out? Oh, you know what? I haven't even watched Star Wars this week from Sunday yet. Or Star Trek, sorry. Oh, Star Trek. Oh, wow, I got totally... Oh, wow, I totally unnerded myself right there. There's a new Star Wars trailer for Episode 8. That sounds fantastic. I'm going to have to check that. And then on a side note, I never watched the Star Trek episode this week. So, totally unrelated. And totally lost my nerdhood there. Alright, Paladin, do your worst, because you're supposed to be able to take some... You're a protection Paladin at that. You should be able to take all these guys on. I will end up watching it when I go and go to bed tonight, because I usually watch a couple of YouTube videos before I call it a night.
We must unite.
Yeah, we must unite. We must move our ass along too. You need to get past the first 2 episodes of Star Trek, because it's a ton of Klingon in it. And it's subtitled Klingon, so it's a lot of reading. But the 3rd episode did get better, in my opinion. So, yeah. Holy crap, like everybody and their dog is attacking us here. What the hell? Yeah, this is our moment, alright. Hope you got some friends coming. The light protects its champion. Yeah, well, it's not protecting me at all. Would it kill you to throw a heal there, Urel?
Light, help us.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, we're going to have to run along here a little faster, because this is taking way too... I never had this many mobs come through when I ran this with my pally or mage. But mind you, my mage could run down here and just arcane explode everything.
Faith is my mirror, but will is my weapon.
Alright, run your ass now.
I'm out of range.
Let's go. Come on, Urel. We gotta move.
You bring news?
Alright, so we'll kill off... Oh, you know what it is I think we have another escortee that's here at the same time, so it's turned it into a massive double pull is what it's done.
We will not yield.
I think what it is yeah, it's a double pull. That's why we're getting so many mobs in there. Alright. Give myself a little bit of a heal, and come on, Rel. Of course, we ended up killing off that guy's wave first before we killed off our own. That's why he ended up getting a bit ahead of us.
Thank you, adventurer. I will meet you back at Twilight Glade.
So did we actually complete that? Excellent. Okay. Bonus objective. Shall we go take care of that? I can handle getting 100,000 experience right now. Just to kind of move things along here a little bit. There be a treasure in there.
I don't have a target.
Okay, how does that guy not have any frickin' pockets? How does he not have pockets? What level am I at the moment? I'm 93 at the moment right now. Is where I am. Alright, treasure time. Invalid target. That's my treasury, you horde scum. Okay, let us do this quest in here. What do we got to do for this one? It is Shadowmoon Void we got to take care of, Orc Spirits, and Phantom Pearl Tusks we got to take out. Well, we can take out these spirits first, because they're all around the place. Man, have you seen Christopher Lloyd lately? He is... No, Christopher Lloyd I don't think is dead, because he was just in something here I watched recently. When was it I just watched? There was something I watched. So Terris, you know how I said I went Horde? Yeah, I'm Alliance again. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Raptor. The Horde cities bothered you, did it? Hey, I wonder if we can pickpocket ghosts. We're going to gather up all these treasures here. Trying to think of what movie I just recently saw that had Christopher Lloyd in it, and I was totally mind blown at how old he was. It's too boring in the Horde cities. That's the first time I've heard that. I just find them all really, like, shitty laid out. Alright, Voidbinder, we'll take you out.
I don't have a target.
Let's do some stealthing around and see if we can... what else do we need to get here? We haven't even taken out any of the Shadowmoon Void dudes. We can take out these guys. They're not going to have any...
It's too far.
Come on, hurry up. Phantom Pearl Tusks. This last one will be the last one we need. There we go. 3 of them done. Oh, we can't skin the Phantom ones. We could have got Phantom skins. I was always an Orc Shaman since Burning Crusade. In Legion, I started a Human Paladin because I wanted something new, and now that's my main. Well, the big thing with, especially with the humans, is you get the racial bonus of increased reputation. So when you're working at getting your rep grind up, it's kind of fantastic to have that for sure. What do we need? Orc spirits. One more orc spirit we got to take out. Let's do that one. I'm going to try to pickpocket a spirit. No pockets. Okay, fair enough. It is a ghost.
I need a target.
However, we can shoot a ghost. Going in Style, that's absolutely right. Yes, that was the movie I just recently saw that had Christopher Lloyd in it. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is he so old? And yes, I thank you for that. And that is one I just recently saw, like last weekend. As a matter of fact. Alright, what else we got to do? We need some of these void guys. The priests. All right, here. So we'll just take out the whole group of them and try not to die too much. Or die a lot. go over here and lick our wounds. Take a hit of our magic juice again. If they're making a new Back to the Future, that would be really cool. I'd pay money to go see that. Especially, I mean, I'm going to have Michael J. Fox in it. But. Back to the Future. I'm a fan of Michael J. Fox, to tell you God's honest truth. That guy has been dealt a raw deal, and I would love for them to come up with a cure for Parkinson's for that guy alone. Of course, everybody else as well, but I mean, he's such an underrated actor. Alright, let's try this again. And maybe not run into the middle of them and remember that I'm not a paladin. That's okay. Timing is perfect on that one. You can come and attack me now. That is fine. And we need 2 more of them. And they're right here. Of which I just aggroed them, so... we gotta be ready for them now. And bonus objective is done. 103,725 experience. That pushes us right up to really close to digging 94. So next, Swamp Lighter Dust, Engorged Hearts, Pristine Star Lily, Vial of Toad Juice, and Loose Mud Searched. This just doesn't sound like fun at all. So we don't need those guys, but I believe there's another actual quest giver over here. Before we get too carried away, we should just double check along this bank here. Because I want to think there's another quest giver out here. Maybe not. I do feel there should have been another one tucked in along the edge, but I could be mistaken with another little swampy area. Yeah, well. What is my rarest mount? Something like Invincible or Ashes of Alar. You know what? I'm not even entirely sure what my rarest mounts are. Because there was a run there for a while where my guild was going through on Garona, and we were doing mount runs. I think probably my rarest is going to be the red tank. One of the battle tank. Let me see here. Battle. Yeah, the red Akari battle tank. Karari battle tank. The red one apparently is the rarest out of all of them. I've got the red, the green, and the blue, and the yellow. So I got 4 of them that you can get from there. I think there's a black one that you can get as well. That is like super rare. I don't know. There's like all kinds. Like a lot of these are just vendored. What this one? So this is the achievement leading the cavalry. Even the Draconic Native Association tests proving inconclusive to determine the albino drake is related to an unknown dragon flight. The black one is the rarest, yeah. That's a vendor one. Sartherian. This one's a drop from Sartherian. Who else we got? That one's from a cracked egg. The egg, I think the egg was a tough one to farm. I think it took me a few weeks to farm that egger. What else we got here that might be considered rare? Mountain amounts. Everybody's pretty much got that now. Bronze Drake, the culling of Strathholm. Who else we got? Of course, the Dark Phoenix. That's the one I always use that you guys see all the time. Fossilized Raptor. That's from doing archaeology. That one was kind of tough to get. Doomhammer, you're off. All right, have fun going through the mounts, and you fell on asleep. So you have a good day. Let us go and work on this quest in here. Loose piles of mud we got to dig through. We also need to get, we got to squeeze these toads for their juice, which is just, I mean, the whole thing sounds completely wrong. And we're going to have to go after a pristine lily, which I think is inside one of these trees that are down here. I think we actually get to skin these eels too. We have some more mud. However, if it's in the actual river, would it be considered a pile of mud that you're going through?
Can't loot that.
Your turtle is probably one that few people have. Yeah, my turtle, that's on a fishing one. That one was a long haul to be able to get that mount.
I need a target.
Most of my mounts are all vendored, so it's not like they were crazy hard to get. Some of them were from achievements. After a while, though, when you end up with so many freaking mounts, you don't even really pay attention to 99% of them anymore. You pick your favorites and you run with them all the time, and that's it. If I had Ashes of Valar, I would be running on that thing absolutely every second of every day. Because I've been wanting that mount for so long. And mind you, it's been weeks now since I've tried to farm for it. I should get back in there again with my toons. Grabbing vials of toad juice, which is again wrong. Johnny Ray, once I got invincible, I never looked back. Yeah, I would love to be able to get Ashes of Valar. I should actually, you know, break down and get my class hall one done for my paladin. Am I still squeezing that poor toad? We got 3 of the Swamp Lighter dust we need. George, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Alright, what do we need? We still need the Pristine Lily. We still need 1 more Engorged Heart. And 3 more of the Swamp Dust. Well, these guys here will probably be the last of our Swamp Dust. As long as it's 100% drop rate. Nope, it is not. Damn you! This will probably be our last heart, though.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Alright. We need 1 more dust. Any one of these guys.
I'm out of range.
We'll go for the solo. I was happy with the Infinite Time Reaver flying mount after I got it. After I got tired of the Broken Shore mount, I went back to that. Pureblood Firehawk is the closest second, though. I go back to that one every now and then. Pureblood Firehawk. Which one is that? Pure. Oh, yeah, that's badass. There's nothing wrong with that. Ragnaros Firelands is where that one comes from. I don't have that one. What else here? Time, infinite time. Oh, it's not a bad looking Drake. Who else has mentioned some mounts out here? Invincible. I think his ribs, or is that like a saddle? Because I think those are supposed to be his ribs, but I think they actually hang down too low from his body. Can't tell if it's part of the saddle or if it's actually his ribs you're seeing. Hard to say. Alright, what do we still need? We still need, looking at this, we still need one more dust. One more dust. You guys, come here.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Yeah, but I think they hang down too low on the undead pony. Alright, we have finished that part. Now we need one more. No, we just need the pristine lily. Oh, and toad juice. We're still out here for toad juice. Them damn toads. Well, here's a belly toad right here. We can squeeze it for its juice. And there's another one over here. I don't know if the Lucid Nightmare needs to fly. I mean, it would be nice if it did, but I mean, a lot of the new mounts don't fly, so I don't know what they're getting all bent out of shape about them. Now, considering how hard it was and how long it took to get that mount, it'd be nice to be able to use it more frequently. Pristine Lily, that's the only thing we need now. So we're going to fly over to here. I think it's inside this tree over here that we got to pick it from. It's a shame we have to pick it. Squeezing toads, gotta love it. Yeah, no shit, right? Alright, we've got like 4 more completed quests that we can go grind out here, so we will definitely hit level 95, and then that's probably going to steer us close to the end of the stream for tonight. Seeing as how work comes in the morning. I can't retire on YouTube yet, so it's got to get back to work.
May I be of service?
Complete quest and complete quest. Oh, thank you, child. Complete quest. How many times we got to click complete quest? You know, she's squeezing the toad juice so she can get high. Yeah, pretty much. She can have it, though. Flushing Sumo, finally home. It's finally home time. I'll catch you guys soon. See you, Terris, and see you, chat. Thanks, Sumo. We'll see you. Have yourself a good night. I'm glad you hung out and watched. And I'm glad you were able to stick through my droning. It's a little more drony today than usual. Oh, damn it. There's another quest over here that I didn't grab. And there's also Another named guy.
Friend.
Okay. Take Chalk's rubbing on the northern, eastern, western, and southern tribal stones in the Whispering
Always
Fields.
glad to help.
Fucker. So where is that rare spawn at that's showing up on the map? It isn't this one. Yes, it is. So let's take this guy out, seeing how he attacked me. We need more challenging questions for Terris to keep him busy. Oh, don't hurt the brain. Ever think about selling computer parts and advice online for a living? No, there's like zero margin in computer parts at all. And advice is like assholes. Everybody's got their opinions, so I don't know. I guess like computer advices might be what you're looking at. I don't know. I mean, my opinions I don't think are sale worthy. Alright, finally we can kill this guy now. A spirit wolf? How dare you? Summon some spirit to come do your bidding. You're done. Oh, not before you ended up summoning another one. Damn you. Oh, like set up and config options and stuff like that. I don't think that's something that's really sale worthy. I wouldn't mind getting into doing some custom case mods and stuff like that. There's a bunch of guys that I follow on Instagram that build some freaking amazing chassis for PCs. Alright, we gotta go do rubbings on these things. Goodbye. Fly over to the next one, get another rubbing done. Goodbye. So we probably should have found this quest giver when we were actually down here working on all these quests. Oh, I didn't grab this treasure here. My bad. Got it now. And we just hit level 94. Woot. That treasure is what ticked us over to level 94. This time we actually saw us level. Let us go step this quest out. How much do you want to bet? She's going to say, okay, now go back and kill that named guy that we just killed. Jumping the gun on it. Complete quest. Oh, no, she didn't.
Welcome, friend. Dionysa.
I'm impressed. Okay, let's fly up this way. We're going to turn in this quest, and then we're going to go back to the garrison. I think now we'll be able to unlock our herbalism garden in the garrison, so we'll at least be able to get a little bit of herbing done tonight.
Without faith,
there you go, prophet. Enjoy your quests. Drink the clarity elixir and witness the fate of Karabor.
Drink the elixir and focus on the crystal.
Alright, we're going to go do an acid trip here real quick before we get too far away. Oh, never mind, this is a scenario that we got to do.
A temple of Karabor. No, it cannot be. We are under attack.
Hold the barricades! Protect the defense crystal at all costs! We couldn't stop the Docked Star, Prophet. The Iron Hold have taken the harbor.
Alright, well, we're going to have to live through the scenario before I can log out.
Capsules incoming!
Kill Crawl is what we got to do. That's this dude. Okay, Krell is kicking my ass. Prophet, you can feel free to help a little bit. No, we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive. Almost.
We welcome your help.
Witness the fleet commander. Okay.
Ships on my mark. Fire on the crystal.
Final stage. Speak to Valine.
The defense crystal was our only hope. They're breaking through. Retreat! We'll make our final stand on the
Stay
steps.
close to me, champion. As long as I live, Carabor shall not fall.
Okay, we're done this little scenario. Witness the fate of, I'm gonna say that's Carabor. Alright, now my freaking UI just totally shit the bed. And we're back into the cutscene again. Yeah, I'd say we're a little bit overrun here. Look at the masses of the horde coming through. Quest is complete, and that one is going to be a turn-in back at the camp.
Zoo leads us to this destiny. To save Carabor, we must stop him. Meet me back at Twilight Blade, champion. We have much to do.
I guarantee you he's going to beat me there. It's shifty how he does that. And we're back to Twilight Glade, and lo and behold, he's going to be right here for us to talk to him.
Not all who wander are lost.
Complete quest, speak to Rakan at the Exile Rise. That we're not going to do right away, because we're going to head back to our garrison now. Everything's stepped for tomorrow's questing to be able to continue along. We did get another 2 more levels tonight, so that's good news for us. So at this pace, we're getting 2 levels a day. We got 6 more to go, so by the weekend, we are going to be into Legion again.
What can I do for you?
Report to Baroness Alexton at your garrison in Shadowmoon Valley. No, I'm not going to be doing that scenario right away to...
Just say the word, Commander.
To sit here and defend the garrison. We're not going to do that right away, and apparently it hasn't been an hour yet because these things aren't ready to... They're not ready for construction. So yeah, talking to this guy, if I was to start this, it starts a whole invasion process. So Poseidon, hello from Hungary. Welcome to the stream. Sorry you're catching the tail end of it here. We are just about ready to call it a night. We got a bunch more quests here as well, too. We're going to grab these up. Speak with Archmage Khadgar at the Starfall Outpost. We have a wanted quest. Collect ingredients from Gloomsgate Grove. That we can do. There is a pet quest over there that we're not going to do.
What is it?
Find out what happened to Shelly and the missing lumberjacks. Fine. All kinds of new little quests that are creeping up here. So, what's your... Watching you level keeps me motivated to level my toons. Well, that's all. I'm glad you're doing that. If anything, then I'm keeping you motivated and wanting to keep playing the game. I'm actually impressed that I'm still got the drive to keep going forward on making these toons and leveling them. Because this is the third toon in a row now that we've hopped on and started leveling. I can't get the herbalism garden yet. It's still going to be one more level yet, so it's not till 95 when you unlock your herbalism. That sucks. And I think we got some garrison resources over here we can pick up as well. Which we will. Alright, so we should vendor off some of our junk we've got here, because we've got a fair pile of it now.
I supply only the finest goods.
Our grays are gone. Fingers, not any good to us. The boots aren't any good to us. This neck piece isn't any good. Plates, mail, cloth, mail, bunch of leather that will end up going up on the auction house. Trinkets no good. Some more fur. Actually, some of it probably won't up on the auction house, so. What about my mine? The mine is unlocked, but I don't have mining, so it's completely, utterly useless to me. Offhand is just junk. We've got more hide. We got an axe that's junk. But, you know, all this is good vendoring stuff, so. We have a ring, a 513 ring that is no good to us. I can mine it?
Have a good one.
As a non-miner, you can mine the mine? No. No. No, senor. Well, what the hell? I didn't know that. I had no idea. Wow. How many years have I played this game? I had no idea that if you weren't a miner, you couldn't mine that. That's... Huh. Well, shit. Si, senor. That is like totally... I no idea. No idea whatsoever. Well, that's kind of cool now. Because when I was up here in my paladin, I was a miner and herbalist, so I never paid any attention to it. I just did both of them. Well, so it gives you a little something else that you can throw into the auction house anyway. I guess there is one benefit to having your own mine then in your garrison. Is even if you don't have mining. Mind you, it really does devalue the ore when anybody can get it. Now, to the quantities that most people want for doing blacksmith training, are they going to sit there every day, come down here and mine it? No, so you are still going to be able to vendor it on the auction house for a little bit, but... Well, shit. I had no idea. No idea at all. And I was doing tailoring and enchanting on my mage. I unlocked the herb garden and unlocked the mine, but never once stepped foot in them. You learn something new every day. Which in turn means I can probably get these done. Create all. Let him work away at...
Out with it! Move it!
His work orders for the day. Well, he uses the quest there. Well, it's not even really a quest. If you're a miner, you can turn in the ore, but he uses the stone. The stone that you get from that can be turned in for the work orders that are there. All right, let's go back to this vendor then.
How are you?
So now we have some true iron ore that we can sell on the auction house, and the Draconic stone will end up keeping that because that's going to be good for working on our work orders that need to be done. The toys, I'm just going to delete the toys because I've already got them all. Already got 3 of that companion, and it's not sellable. I used to play for hours just mining and herbing. Used to get like 20 or stacks of 200, about 3 or 4 slots, and then sell. Holy crap. Mind you, if you had a ton of toons that were all max level and that's all you did every day was log in and mine. Oh, how long have I been packing around the leather bracers for? That are an upgrade for us. And of course I put it on the wrong slot, but it auto-fixed it. Neck piece, no good. Leather, waist, 5, 12. Stamina, it's haste, but still, it's such a jump that I'd be silly not to put the belt on. Sword is no good to us. Oh, we get to set the toads free. Well, at some point I'll get around to doing that. Honeycomb heals you for 30% of your maximum health and increases your stamina by 187 for an hour. Well, that's actually pretty decent to cart around with. Intellect trinket. And we got some boots. Are the boots an upgrade? The boots are a tiny bit of an upgrade. -3 on mastery and +3 on crit. Well, it's not really, it's no difference. Alright, so this is new auction house stuff. Actually, I imagine some of the furs and the leather that we've gathered will end up going all towards the
safe travel
work orders we'll get for our 2 little shacks down here for the tannery and the alchemy shop. So anyhow, we have reached the end of the stream. Thank you, Afraid, for telling me, hey, go down there and mine, because I had no idea. And with that said, you guys all have a good night. We will catch you again tomorrow. Bright side is we're now already going to be hitting Tuesday of the week. So with that said, you guys have a great time, and we will catch you next time.
All's quiet, Commander.